So for this, so ito lang yung discuss natin in terms of like what's super important. So yung quiz. So number 1, theory. So first thing that you need to know is the difference between periodic and perpetual. So ang advantage ng periodic, dahil at the end walang gagawin, it's less clerical work. Versus sa perpetual, more control siya, mas real time, pero mas matrabaho, right? So that's one. Number 2, COGAS. There are 2 ways to derive cost of goods available for sale. Either beginning plus cost of goods purchased, or ending inventory plus COGS, right? So letter D. Number 3, 2 statements. So includes buying and selling of inventory. That's true. Statement 2, cost of goods sold is not the total cost of goods purchased. Iba yun. Cost of goods sold is the cost of the goods that you're able to sell, not what you were able to purchase, right? So cost of goods sold is yung nabenta mo. Any questions? Clear naman? Yeah. Number 2, well, actually, sorry, my bad, may typo dyan. Pareho si B and D. So, the obvious answer is hindi sila yung answer. Pag periodic, purchase discount, right? Pag periodic, purchase discount, PRA, periodic. So, one way I remember is, kapag perpetual, inventory lahat. Pero pag periodic, yun yung mga maarte na purchase discount. Number 5, ito shipping fee. Pag yung shipping fee binayaran ni buyer, BSP, so shipping point. So shipping point, and then freight in siya, that will be part of the inventory. Walang i-record si seller kasi hindi siya nagbayad. And then, except, ito yung mali, right? Hindi siya freight out. Freight in siya, right? Freight in. So next, this is a warm-up question for one of the hardest concepts, which is discounts. The first question that you will ask yourself here is, okay, nagbayad siya. Did they pay within the discount? You look at March 3, 210. So March 3, IFCL, ignore March 3, ignore first day. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. March 13 yung cut-off. Nagbayad siya ng 11. So they availed of the discount. So automatic, A is not a correct answer. D is not a correct answer. Ang pagpipilian niyo na lang is these two. Kasi nagpay ng discount. The next question is, ano ba yung inventory system niya? Perpetual. So pag perpetual, inventory dapat. Hindi purchase discount. That's the difference. And then, how did you get 240? It's 2% of 12,000. And then the rest was paid for. Number 7. Pag perpetual, you still need physical count. The inventory account is greater than the inventory balance. So ang nangyari dito is 500 yung inventory nyo, let's say. 250 yung count. So, shortage. Right? So, B is true. And then finally, this is the parent giveaway. Gross profit. So, sales minus COGS. 300,000 minus 250,000. Actually, this is a more basic format. Yung other questions for mga trap questions, ang bibigyan nila sa inyo was like sales revenue and then may net sales. So parang imagine sales 450,000, net sales 300,000, COGS 250,000, and then they'll ask you gross profit. The most common mistake there is they'll subtract the COGS 250,000 to the sales. Mali yun. Dapat net sales. Net sales minus COGS is equal to gross profit. So, yun. So with that, we go now to the first problem. The first problem is the inventory cost flow. So we start with inventory cost flow, just think about it in 5 segments. First segment, beginning inventory. Next segment, you have to solve for your cost of goods purchased to get your COGAS. And then finally, the second part, COGAS minus ending inventory is equal to cost of goods sold. So, number 1. So ito, yung inventory na to, this is beginning inventory. So, in the exam, this will remain silent. Now, marami nagtatanong, bakit yung inventory niya, beginning inventory, September 30 na? How is this beginning inventory? The answer is, if you look at the item, is this a periodic or a perpetual? Periodic. So, inventory never moves before the count. So, this inventory here is your beginning kahit nasa September 30. Kasi hindi ka pa nagka-calculate ng cost of goods sold. So, therefore, this inventory is beginning inventory at 104,500. Number 2, and then ito, if alam niyo yung format, hanapan na lang eh. So, purchase, 288,000. Subtract your PRA, or purchase return and allowance, of 13. Subtract your purchase discount, 8,250. Your net purchase, therefore, would be 288 minus 13 minus 80 is equal to 266,750. You don't need to do this, pero good to know. What's your freight? Freight in 35. So 266 plus 35. Your cost of goods purchase is 301,750. Your co-gas, therefore, is 104,500 plus 301,750 is your cost of goods available for sale for 406,250. Wherein, isusubtract yung ending inventory. Now, ano yung ending inventory? Yung count. Ito, of 108,600. So, yung cost of goods sold nyo should be 297,650. Any questions? Clear naman? So, because of this, alam niyo kung saan kayo nagkamali. Pero, ang importante, and ito yung mas importante, sa exams, kailangan alam niyo to. Right? Ito yung, kasi, ano yung mga short prompts? Kasi syempre, di ba maraming problems sa exam. Ano yung mga expectations niyo? Tatanong namin sa inyo, what's cost of goods purchase? Tapos ito pa rin. So, dapat mabilis kayo mag-solve. Anong net purchase? Ito pa rin. So, this is super important for inventory. Chapter 5. Next is yung mga
So, yung papalit na yung takeout. Kasi seller yung tao.
Yeah, oo. So, pag freight out, expense siya palagi.
Okay. Kasi 35 minus 20.
Okay. So, parang in-offset. So, parang hindi siya nag-work ng ganun. So, palagi, for me, nako-confuse rin ako sa freight out. Always think, freight in, si buyer ka. Freight out, seller ka. So, selling expense ang freight out. Yeah. So, wag natin gagalawin si freight out. Next. So, ito, journal entries lang. Honestly, straightforward. So, sorry, this should be purchases, sorry, 288,000. Accounts payable, 288,000. And then ito, sales return and allowance, 89, AR, 89. Sa entry. I'm sorry, dito sa entry.
There are 2 points po yung journal. So, sir, correct naman, pwede
yung name, sales revenue, or ideally, we'll ask the department. Pero journal entry, usually, either you get it or not. Yeah. Oo. So, we have to take note lang na SRA, important kasi siya, na it's a special contra revenue account. And then lastly, to get your net income, so it will depend whether you get your COGS or not. Pero after the COGS, it should be straightforward na hahanapin nyo lang. So, sales revenue muna, 523,600 minus 889 minus 11,250, 503,450 yung net sales. And then cost of goods sold is 297,650. So your gross profit would be 205,800. And then operating expenses, dito papasok si freight out. Sorry, 22,000 to. And then the freight out of 87, this is utilities expense dapat. So if you get so your gross profit of 205,800 205,800 minus your salaries, your rent, your freight out, your utilities expense of 135,500. The net income will be 70,300. Any questions? Clear naman? So, for me, syempre, parang pangit to check the quiz after. Pero the reason why I'm doing this now is the mindset is kailangan module exam yung babantayan natin. So, module exam, dapat master nyo na inventory, ito na yung titingnan nyo. So, income statement and cost flow. So, last. The next one is just a sales journal entry. So, this is just accounts receivable sales revenue. And then, perpetual. So, if you added COGS, okay lang rin naman sa akin. Like, may COGS component. Yun. So, AR sales revenue 46,000. And then, what is the inventory balance as of August 4? So, may COGS rin. So, 27,600. So, what is the inventory balance of August 14? Honestly, ito, depende sa strategy nyo. Either nag-journal entry kayo or nag-T account. So, paano mag-T account? Parang pag-master nyo naman na, you look at, ano ba yung beginning muna? 108. Ano lang ba nagpapataas sa inventory? Purchase. So, 100. And then, ano nagpapababa sa inventory? Returns and discounts. So, return, 27,600. And then, may return na 9,000. So, ano tong 27,600? Selling rin. Diba? Nagpapababa ng inventory. And then, last is yung balance. So, ito, nagkaroon ng discount. Ano yung discount? Ano yung term? 515. Kailan niya binili? August 2.
No.
So, August 2, 515. So, guys, every time may purchase, palagi nyo titignan yung terms. Kasi palagi naman may discount eh. I mean, most of the time. So, 515. How do we read 515? You get 5% discount if you pay within 15 days. August 2, ignore first day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If they paid before August 17, they will get a 5% discount. So, how do we get the 5% discount? The 5% discount is based on the 100,000 na utang, merong ni-return na 9,000. So, ang balance ng utang mo is 91,000. So, now, ang journal entry mo is, kailangan ko ng accounts payable, babayaran ko yung whole accounts payable ng 91,000. And then, meron akong babayaran na cash component. And then, meron akong purchase discount. Here. How much is 5% of 91,000? That would be 4,550. And then, yung cash is 86,450. So, ano yung mga different ways na iniikot-ikot namin yung discount problem? Sometimes, na itatanong namin is, they paid the balance in full. How much did they pay in cash? The answer therefore would that be 86,450. Pero for this case, ang most important for us is your impact sa inventory of 4,550. So, pag pinagbangga niya yung lahat, 166,850 yung sagot dapat. So, ano yung lesson here? Ang lesson here is that pag balance yung hinihingi, all the time, pag balance yung hinihingi, T account. And then, for inventory, ano yung importante to know? The ones on the left, ano yung nagpapataas ng inventory? Is beginning balance, purchases. Ano yung nagpapababa sa inventory? Pag nakabenta ka, pag may return, and may discount. So, palagi nyo hanapin yun. And then, you'll get the balance. So, again, sa exams, given na it's a time-constrained item, most likely, mga short prompts to. So, ang mga important is, yes, definitely master yung journal entries. Pero, know your key accounts, know your cost flow, and know your operating statement. So, when the last 5 minutes, go, my question, go. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Good question. So, ang learning naman natin here, sa inventory, para hindi kayo malulot, you have to group your transactions. This cocktail dress refers to a purchase kay Dollyfied. So, mayroon kang purchase batch kay Dollyfied. Here, it says return Dollyfied. So, siya yung mag-a-affect pa rin dun sa August 2. Hindi siya dun sa bomber jacket na bawas. Nabawas siya dun sa 100,000. So, nag-purchase ka ng 100,000 kay Dollyfied, nagbalik siya ng 9. So, 91 yung net. So, for me, actually ito, straightforward lang to. One purchase, one sale. Sa chapter 6, marami na siyang bibilihin from different companies. Kaya ang sinasabi ko sa inyo, group your purchases. Kapag Dollyfied, lahat ng Dollyfied, papanggain yun. Kapag Glamrock, iba na yun. Right? And that's a sale. So, that's different. So, yun lang yung for the whole. So, last, before we end, I promise na I'll bring my copy. Sorry, 2017 version pa to. For the people that were looking for exercises, di ba, I mentioned na pwede naman Valix if you want. But my caveat here is dalawa siya. One is FinAc, which is theory. So, ewan ko, I hopefully parang I'm able to explain the concepts to you. Pero if mahilig kayo magbasa ng textbook na maiksi lang, like probably 10 pages per chapter, Valix, FinAc. And then, pagkatapos yung aralan yung theory, there's a list of exercises here. Prac-Ac naman yung tawag. Meron na rin siyang answer key. How I study is, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. What I do is, I read the question, okay, hindi ko to gets. I'll look agad sa answer key, and then I'll know how to answer it. So, paramihan siya. The game is not to answer it correctly. The game is, basahin yung answer key ng mabuti para pag lumabas yung similar type, you'll be able to read it. So, how does it look like? During the exam, I cam scanned it. Ito yung itsura nung book, if you want. So, not required if gusto nyo lang. So, this is the table of contents sa FinAc. So, FinAc is the theory. So, as you can see, may table of contents. So, titingnan nyo lang kung ano yung kailangan natin. For us, inventory. Nilist down niya na kagad lahat ng important for inventory. Now, I went to the inventory. Ang caveat ko lang when you're using Valix, this is a board review kasi. So, may mga concepts na more advanced than what we discussed. So, if you will read the theory, ignore anything na hindi natin na-discuss in class. So, para ito, okay, helpful yung definition, helpful itong classes of inventory, medyo helpful pa rin yung finished goods and goods in process. Okay, gets. I think. Sorry, wala pa yun. Okay. Better. How can I present this? Wait lang, sorry. File. Wait, sorry. Sige, sorry. So, hindi siya nag-ano. Pero, paano? Okay. And then, yan. Okay. Sorry. So, ito yung itsura ng nitong fill up. So, mas straightforward siya. So, it's in definition, may mga, ano siya. Ang watch out ko lang is, when you read it, parang skip the items na I didn't discuss. So, kaya ito, yung legal test, for chapter 5, you don't need it pa. So, skip it. Or itong mga exception, itong owners of goods in transit, helpful siya to understand freight. Itong mga ito, para ito, maritime shipping terms. FAS, CIF, malilito kayo, right? Helpful siya for appreciation. Pero for me, kung hindi ko din-discuss, walang lalabas. So, yun naman yun eh. So, kung hindi ko din-discuss, wag nyo na, ignore, skip. So, ganun yun lang babasahin. And then second, and then ito, summarization lang of the journal entries. Pag may difference between VALIX and yung tinuturo namin, we follow class discussion. So, read this on your own risk. Pero, generally, it should be the same. Yun. So, yan, marami lang siyang explanations. So, my suggestion is, kung nahirapan pa kayo, read this, and then do the exercises in prac app. So, ito naman yung prac app. So, same. May mga exercises siya per chapter. So, you look at inventory, and, so, chapter 5 is inventory, chapter 6 is inventory inclusion, inventory cost flow, relative sales method, etc. etc. So, ito yung itsura nung prac app. Yun. Sige. So, basically, yun lang naman. So, if you have questions, just approach me outside. Pero, thank you so much. I'll upload the lecture for today. Thank you.